This is my latest PREZI. PREZI is an alternative to PowerPoints, and I find it always quite remarkable how they have templates that happen to suit me. Here I use the template to investigate with a microscope what I am doing with what I call software lenses. My prototype software produces 3D images, and I was enticed or inspired to produce this PREZI after I heard Miriam Reddy from Yahoo Labs talking about machine vision. And this is the key for me, that my ability to revisualize ordinary images, no matter whether they stem from microscopes or from telescopes, and thus I provide the world a tool with which to unite the micro and nano and nuclear atomic levels with the astro and universal levels, which is what I had hoped and thought and assumed scientists and physicists at CERN were about, where I started out my computer life. Well, that's another story. So we are looking here at a telescopic image of supernova Cassiopeia and how it looks when I pass it through my software and revisualize it. Similarly, a former physicist who used to work at CERN and who is now in San Francisco actually sent me this brain, which I also revisualized. So this is an fMRI, in other words, a functional magnetic resonance instrument, that produced the picture, and one on the left and the one on the right was produced by some telescope. So what are 3D images? They are revisualizations in what I call visual and metric 3D. They allow you to see more detail and more depth than otherwise any software has provided so far. And the both advantage as well as disadvantage, or strength and weakness, is the fact that it's completely generic. That means the images are independent of the domain or application and of the imaging technology and of scale. As a result, the experts who are familiar with the images and know the ins and outs and ways of functioning of the imaging technology that produce the images, they can now quantify and measure things that couldn't be measured before. And these are new qualities. The very first time I heard somebody from NPL, the National Physical Laboratory, he asked, how do we measure porosity? And I said, well, I can do it. And that was many years ago, many years that I've been spending hitting my head against the wall, but maybe now the wall is crumbling. Because these qualities just need to be put into vocabularies, and then the expert user can turn them into selection criteria so that automation can take place. Because images can now be compared numerically, and that's the key. That's my breakthrough in mathematics, and that is the basis where I basically reconfirm Pythagoras, who said everything is number. So we can compare images as a whole, we can compare series, short or long series, and particular regions of interest in each image. But the key are the selection criteria. That is a new level of, if you like, expert system, a new level of artificial intelligence. I call it smart knowledge. The fact that we can compare not only images but also imaging technologies is of particular interest to me. Because look, here we see the vertebra of somebody's spine revisualized. I don't remember. Oh, it was some CT, computed tomography, I think, what the technology used. But we can find now the best reference technologies for particular domains, applications, and at particular scales. That is of relevance to me, because science loves to look into more and more detail and less general ways. So therefore we can now look at best technology and best resolution. So I hope we'll go for it. The smartness is the combination of human expertise, i.e. the human ability to detect and grasp and interpret patterns, shapes, objects, and the amazing ability of machines to crunch numbers. So the combination is what makes this work special if and when it does become reality. So far it's just IP, just designs, which maybe people would love to have invented themselves. But I can't tell you the sweat, blood and tears that I've put into it. I don't envy anybody. Or I don't like to recommend it to anybody. So the ability to combine the best of people and the best of machines is what results in this new kind of smart knowledge portal that I'd like to see built for all sorts of applications and scales and technologies. That's my contribution to machine vision, I hope, and I look forward to people taking me up on it. Thank you. Bye.